Hello everyone, welcome to the Gourmet Gentleman, where we are learning how to eat, drink, and dress for the glory of God. Today we're making buttermilk biscuits. Biscuits should be a staple on the menu at your house, but they can be a little difficult to get just right, so my wife has a few tricks to show you.
The very first biscuits I made when I was 12 were a 1/4 inch thick when they were done baking. We couldn't even cut them open, they were so thin. We just spread honey and butter on top and ate them that way. I was so proud of them, and I had made 36 out of one batch. It took me a long time to find the perfect biscuit recipe, and this recipe makes the flakiest, lightest, buttery biscuits. This recipe is from Girl vs. Dough. We will link the recipe in the description below. First, we grate 6 tablespoons of cold or frozen butter. This is something that children may enjoy helping with. The colder it is, the better. Then place it in the freezer again while you get everything else ready. 1 cup of buttermilk is the next ingredient. Since I don't normally keep buttermilk on hand, I'm going to substitute yogurt and milk. You can also use sour cream in place of the yogurt. I generally do half yogurt and half milk. Place this in the fridge after you have measured it out to keep it cold. I keep some flour in the freezer just for making biscuits. The flour needs to be cold so that the dough remains cold while you are working on it. Place 2 cups of flour in a large bowl. Add 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Mix with enthusiasm. Add the butter from the freezer, mixing it in with a pastry cutter blender. Work it into the flour mixture until it's the size of oats. This may result in sore arms, but it helps create little bits and ribbons of butter that melt into air pockets throughout the biscuits. Do not use your hands to mix the butter in, as this will cause it to melt. Pour in the buttermilk mixture, stirring it in with a fork or wooden spoon. Stir until it's too heavy, then use your hands to continue kneading the dough until everything is worked in. At this point, if your dough is too thick, add a little more buttermilk or milk, or if it's too thin, add some more flour. It should be soft and hold together well. Once your dough is perfect, take a knife and cut it in half. Take one side of the dough and smoosh it down over the other side. This helps create layers in your biscuit. Do this 4 times. Now you should turn your oven on to 475. Place the dough on a floured surface. Using a rolling pin or your hands, roll or pat it out to 3/4 of an inch or so. I try to roll it into a rectangle or square. Flip it every now and then so that the dough doesn't stick to the rolling pin. Again, children love helping with this. Once it's rolled as thick as you would like, you could use a biscuit cutter to cut out your biscuits. I use a knife and cut them about 2.5 inches square. Place the biscuits on a tray. You want them close without touching. Sometimes it's like putting a puzzle together to get them all to fit. Place the tray with the biscuits on it in the freezer for 10 minutes to chill the butter again so it doesn't melt too quickly in the oven. Slide them into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. They are done when they are lovely golden brown. These biscuits are delicious, served with butter and honey drizzled over them. As you can see here, the biscuits are layered, flaky, fluffy, buttery goodness. These are true Southern biscuits. From start to finish, it will probably take 30 to 45 minutes, but the end result is so worth it.
And now you know how to make the best homemade biscuits ever. Go enjoy your biscuits to the glory of God. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thanks for watching.
I say no comment. If somebody wants to come here.